Um, if you're up for it, here's a challenge. Immerse yourself in an action-packed movie series that's known for its heart-pounding thrills, and it takes the Mission Impossible series has been dishing out pulse-pounding action and international adventure across an impressive collection of 7 blockbuster movies, with another one coming soon. At the center of it all is Ethan Hunt, a character so legendary, so tireless, so quintessentially Tom Cruise. It's almost painful. Um, Tom Cruise doesn't merely act in these films, he embodies the very essence of the franchise. He's not only producing and performing death defying stunts, but also redefining what action stars can achieve well into their 60s. Um, what what do you what do you think is the value of saving the world? And that's it's same similar. Um, that's I was born. The first Mission Impossible film, released in 1996, marked a significant shift in Tom Cruise's career from top-tier actor to influential Hollywood producer. He strategically chose this film as his debut project, uh, demonstrating a more active role in its creation beyond just acting. This bold move proved to be highly profitable for him and the industry alike due to his unique arrangement. Tom Cruise is said to have earned approximately $70 million solely from the initial release of the film. The success of the first film paved the way for the sequel, Mission Impossible 2, which took things to a whole new level. The action became more intense, the style was smoother, and the use of slow motion dubs in dramatic scenes. Uh, that's just iconic. Tom Cruise once again stepped into the shoes of IMF agent Ethan Hunt, this time facing off against a renegade former agent named Sean Ambrose. So this is not just a separated, on principle, or a father. In 1915, Ving Rhames also returned as Luther Stickle, the brilliant hacker. Despite some debate about the film's overly dramatic storyline and director John Woo's flamboyant visual style, there could be no argument about Cruise's star appeal or his substantial earnings. And in a move reminiscent of shrewd business acumen, Cruise opted for an unconventional payment method, receiving an estimated $75 million from box office and home video sales instead of a fixed salary. Um, you know, this strategic decision underscored that not only is his acting agility impressive, but so too are his financial instincts. The movie amassed an astonishing $546 million globally, uh, earning the title of the highest grossing film in 2000. This victory wasn't just a triumph for the series, but a monumental milestone for Cruise, solidifying his reputation as one of the most financially successful actors worldwide. The movie's thrilling action scenes featuring motorcycle jousting, cliffside brawls, and Cruise's iconic run became signature elements of the series. The third installment, Mission Impossible 3, premiered in 2006, and the tension wasn't limited to what unfolded on screen. Off-screen tensions were also soaring high. Of Tom Cruise was embarking on his third installment of the blockbuster spy series, and this time the mission transcended beyond merely thwarting a villain It aimed at transforming Ethan Hunt into something greater than just an action-packed secret agent. Under the guidance of J.J. Abrams, the film shifted the franchise towards a grittier, emotionally resonant narrative. And the character Ethan Hunt is portrayed not only as an exceptional agent, but also as a man grappling with maintaining a conventional lifestyle. He's in a relationship with a civilian, Michelle Monaghan's character, and contemplating his exit from active duty or however, as expected with the Mission Impossible series, normalcy proves to be fleeting. Introduce Philip Seymour Hoffman as the icy and unpredictable villain, Owen Davian, who brought an additional level of threat to the series. Despite the fact that the movie underperformed compared to the rest of the series in terms of box office earnings, Tom Cruise's shrewd financial arrangement ensured he pocketed an unimpressive $75 million. The movie's powerful reception was deeply moving, with critics praising its emotional resonance, swift narrative flow, and innovative take on the franchise's signature style. It took the grittiness, rawness, and humanity of Ethan Hunt's character to new heights, transforming him from a polished spy into a man with stakes that mattered deeply. The fourth installment, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, was released in 2011. And Tom Cruise didn't just increase the risks, he elevated them significantly. And this is the film where Ethan Hunt hung off the world's tallest structure, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, without a stand-in. And all he had was a safety harness, an impressive amount of abdominal strength, and that signature Tom Cruise dedication to danger. As a movie enthusiast, I must say that Ghost Protocol was nothing short of a breathtaking spectacle for me. The movie was truly stood out, but it was the exceptional cast that really set it apart. Rebecca Ferguson, in her debut as Elsa Faust, left an indelible impression. Her interaction with Cruise brought depth, suspense, and mystery to the storyline, reinventing the franchise's dynamics in captivating ways. Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, and Jeremy Renner reprised their roles, forming a cohesive unit that felt more integral and closely knit than ever before. The fifth installment, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, seemed intent on demonstrating that even after 4 times, it could still leave viewers gasping for breath. And who better to accept such a challenge than Tom Cruise, who famously hung on to the exterior of a speeding military plane at 165 miles per hour, no digital tricks, just Cruise, a safety harness, and possibly an intense discussion with gravity. In the spotlight, the thrilling plane stunt undeniably served as the defining scene for the film, but it was Tom Cruise's substantial earnings that truly took flight. The sixth installment, Mission Impossible Fallout, featured everything from skydives at 25,000 feet to exhilarated motorcycle pursuits through Paris streets and a grueling rooftop chase in London. An absolute chaos of excitement. Tom Cruise didn't just portray the leader of the mission, he embodied it entirely. And his paycheck reflected that, with him taking home approximately $70 million from Fallout, the film astoundingly generated a staggering $791 million worldwide, establishing itself as the highest grossing Mission Impossible movie to date. The seventh installment, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, didn't merely deliver action. It served up chaos, high stakes, worldwide issues, and a sense of impending doom, all neatly wrapped in a fast-paced, stylish package. And whether he was navigating narrow streets in Rome in a minuscule yellow Fiat or leaping off a cliff on a motorcycle, Cruise left no doubt. He's not just a part of the franchise, he embodies it. Indeed, he did receive a fitting amount for his work. It's been estimated that Cruise earned between $12 million and $14 million upfront for Dead Reckoning Part 1, which is a comparatively lower sum considering his stature. However, it's worth noting that Cruise doesn't solely rely on initial payments. By leveraging his producer credit and back-end deals, he ultimately pocketed more than $100 million once the global earnings and streaming rights were finalized. That's not just celebrity wealth. We're talking mogul-like figures here. The movie is visually stunning, with the famous motorcycle leap off a cliff being genuinely performed without any computer-generated effects. I think Tom Cruise himself took the risk, using only a ramp and a parachute for safety. The eighth installment, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2, promises to elevate the series with a climactic, globe-saving explosion. This film, previously known as Dead Reckoning Part 2, forms Part 8 in the cherished spy action series and is poised to be its most daring installment yet. Tom Cruise, once again, finds himself at the heart of the turmoil, not just portraying the brave IMF agent, but also serving as producer through his own production company, Cruise Wagner Productions. And let's discuss some figures, since Tom Cruise doesn't merely rescue the world during a mission, he dominates the box office. Although the specific amount for this film's earnings is yet to be disclosed, estimates predict that he could potentially earn between $100 and $120 million, largely due to his profitable back-end agreements. And the movie is said to have a staggering budget of around $400 million, placing it among the costliest films ever made. The influence of this series is indelible. And it's an improbable assignment that continues to exceed expectations time and again, with Tom Cruise continuing to run, scale, and dive headfirst into every character. It's evident we haven't witnessed the end of his aerial antics just yet. The only remaining query is, how will he outdo himself in the future? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more exciting content. I'm not